Well, what is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today I am bringing you guys a weekly vendor reset, so let's get right into this. So the new Monarchy this week actually has no decent weapons, so we're starting off with the Crucible Quartermaster. So first off, we've got the one, the only, the Palindrome with a beast roll this week. We've got True Sight IS, Sure Shot IS, and Quick Draw IS, Icarus, Outlaw, Reinforced Barrel, which is essential. You've also got Casket Mag and Reactive Reload. So a very, very solid roll. Very close to a God roll, but honestly, it's not the best what we have seen. You've also got 0 Day Dilemma, which I would use for PvE only, my opinion. You've got Red.ORA, Quick Draw, OEG Rifle Scope, Danger Close, Spray and Play, Small Bore, Appended Magazine, and Counterbalance. Now the reason I say PvE is just for the magazine count, and Small Bore decreases your magazine, and then Appended Magazine increases magazine but makes you have a slower reload. So definitely not the best PvP, but a very, very solid PvE roll. And next up we have the 44 Curtain Call, which is the complete opposite. This is an absolute beautiful PvP roll. You've got Smart Drift Control, CQB Ballistics, Aggressive Ballistics, which is what you'll be using, knee pads and close and or personal, Reinforced Barrel, Perfect Balance, and last but not least, you've got Full Auto. So personally, I would love for that Full Auto to go away. I just don't like it in shotguns. I can understand it can become very helpful, but this is an absolute god roll for you PvP players, and the 44 Curtain Call has always been a solid choice in the shotgun, so I'd highly recommend picking that up for PvP. Then we've also got the last sniper, well, the last gun for the Crucible Quartermaster Event Horizon, which is a PvE sniper. You got Hawkeye, Short Gaze, and TAC SYS, Perfectionist, Underdog, Armor Piercing Rounds, Perfect Balance, and Take a Knee. So a very, very solid PvE roll, as you guys see there, with the Perfect Balance especially. But yes, very, very nice indeed. Now over to the Crucible Quartermaster. So then guys, at the Vanguard Quartermaster, we've actually got a few weapons to cover this week as well. First off, we've got the Continental, which is a very solid near-on God roll. You've got Quick Draw and OEG, Eye of the Storm and Focused Fire, Braced Frame and Rifled Barrel, and last but not least, Hidden Hand. Very solid weapon for PvE and PvP in my opinion. Next up, we've got the Parthian Shot. So this has MD Reflex, Sure Shot, and OEG Rifle Scope. You've got Partial Refund, Outlaw, Braced Frame, Rifled Barrel, and then Head Seeker. Body shots for this weapon increase precision damage for a short time, which is a very helpful perk indeed. And yeah, just overall, that is a very solid pulse rifle for the current meta that we are in. Next, you have Disassembly Required. So you have Aggressive Launch, Smart Drift Control, Hard Launch, Army of One, Vactor, Field Scout, and Tripod. So personally, if I was using this, I'd use the Tripod, Field Scout, and the Army of One. It is a very solid roll, especially for the blast radius and velocity that you do get as standard with this rocket. So the only one weapon that I'd actually choose, the Last Ditch 001. So you've got Linear Compensator, Accurized Ballistics, and Soft Ballistics. You've also got Quick Draw and Flared Magwell, Hammer Forge, which is very useful for this, as well as Close and or Personal, and last but not least, Full Auto. So just that Hammer Forge giving that range up. You've also got a high impact for this weapon, so you could use this in PvP. It's a very close competitor to the 44 Curtain Call, but a very nice shotgun indeed, and it just looks beautiful. Like, look at the camo on this, as well as the little Dead Orbit logo there. Now on to the Future War Cult. So onto the Future War Cult, we've got the Wounded, which is a really, really nice weapon. This is very similar to the hand cannon, the whale we had last week, in the sense it is very close to being a Fatebringer God roll. You've got Range Lens, OEG, Quick Draw and High Caliber Rounds, Small Bore and Outlaw, and last but not least, Firefly. So it's a very godlike roll this week. If you guys love your scout rifles, highly recommend picking this up because it works very well in PvE and PvP with that Firefly perk. Next up, we have, well, last but not least, we have got the Wormwood. Now, we don't often see this, but it is a very nice sidearm. You've got Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS, Quick Draw, High Caliber Rounds, Hand Loaded, Army of One, and then last but not least, Reactive Reload. So reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus. So it's very nice, especially if you do pick up that load of special ammo and do have the chance to activate this perk. But even so, having the hand loaded perk as well as the quick draw is just very nice for this weapon. And yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. If I had to recommend one out of these weapons this week, it would probably be the Wounded or the 44 Curtain Call. It's between them two, but I'll probably have to go with the 44 Curtain Call as a Crucible player. But yeah, as always, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. It's much appreciated. And as always, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.